July 31st, Nashville, Tennessee, as promised. Ric Flair will walk that aisle one more time.
On May 28th, we want to know about the incident where your bicep got torn off the bone. Oh, I'm assuming it's torn off the bone. So what happened in the match, and just freak thing or move that went wrong or what?
Yeah, I wrestled twice that day in the same building. I wrestled for Pro Wrestling Revolver against Rich Swann for the Impact Digital Media title, and then didn't even shower, just changed gear, redid my hair, went out there like an hour or two later and wrestled Blake Christian for GCW. This little spot monkey does one of his high flying flips over the ropes and, lands on me and tears my bicep. A freak thing. Shit happens, right? I continue the match because I'm so tough, and I actually win. But then I knew the whole time something's wrong. And then after the match, I rolled down my elbow pad and I see my bicep is rolled like all the way up towards my shoulder. I'm like, well, I'm no doctor, but I could tell this thing's torn. So took a red eye back home to Orlando, got it checked out. Sure enough, torn. Got the surgery, and that was 2 months ago. So doctor said 5 to 6 months. I was hoping to do it in 3. So we have a month left. Will I do it in 3? I don't know. I will not get back in the ring unless I'm 100%, unless I feel I'm 100%. Like right now, listen, if there was something going down at this Ric Flair's last match show and they said, hey, Matt, like the card got shuffled, you need to wrestle Ric Flair. All right, I'd put those boots on. I'd put that baby oil on and I'd wrestle, but I'm not risking it for anything less than that, until I'm 100%.
Well, they say fighters heal quicker is the old saying.
Well, for sure. We're not normal humans. I'm also, rehabbing like a son of a bitch every single day, maybe overtraining, but who's to say what overtraining is, and I just want to get back there.
Well, specifically, actually, what is the rehab for a torn bicep? Obviously, they reattach it. You've got to leave it for a little bit. But talk us through the rehab process.
Yeah. So at first, it's very, very annoying because it's just doing stretches, getting that mobility back. Because for a while, you're just in this soft cast. You're letting that tendon heal. Then afterwards, you're just trying to get that mobility back. You can't even straighten your arm. You're in a brace that every week or so you unlock a little more to get some more range of motion in there. And then I'm holding 5-pound dumbbells and like a hammer curl press, just holding them like a hammer curl. Now I'm back to in the gym, not doing my full routine, but I'm back in there. I'm not wearing the brace anymore. So we're getting there. I'm almost ready, but I'm not 100% yet.
Yeah. I mentioned to you just before, so I've got a torn ACL and everything else that's gone wrong with my knee. And I'm currently in the down in the dumps stage.
Sure.
How long did that take for you to pass? I'm assuming you went through the woe is me stage.
I would say it was from the injury until I got the surgery, right? Because once you get the surgery, it's like, all right, let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's heal. Let's rehab. Let's fucking do this. That week in between, of course, having to relinquish or knowing that I'd have to relinquish all of my titles that I've collected over the past year, knowing that I'm in the height of my career. Most people, they leave WWE, they get on that elevator going down. I was going up, baby, reinventing myself, having fun, creatively fulfilled, making the most money ever. I was just hitting it everywhere. It was just great. It was a great time wrestling every weekend, doing the podcast, just winning titles, making money, making towns. And for that all to go away over this unsafe worker, Blake Christian, it was a little disappointing. And to know, it's more of the uncertainty, right? Well, how long is this going to take? I know the doctors say 5 to 6 months. I know I want to be back in 3 months, but what is it? What's it really going to be? So, and then also, do I want to get this surgery? Can I wrestle? Can I, fight through this? Also there was a pay-per-view, an NWA pay-per-view named after me. I'm getting my own goddamn pay-per-view and now I can't wrestle on it. Like, holy shit. So there was a lot of things on my mind, but I went to enough doctors, talked to enough doctors. They all suggested the surgery. They all said this is the way to go. So I got it. And then once I got the surgery, no more feeling bad for myself. Let's just get better.
Yeah, that's the light at the end of the tunnel moment sort of thing. Yeah, I'm hoping I can do the same thing. What are your immediate goals when you get back into the ring? And ultimately, what is the ultimate achievable goal you think in your career at this point that you're going to aim for?
Man, that's a good question. I don't really have an answer to that. I know my first match back, what I have on my calendar is against Tatanka, the Native American superstar, at the Wrestling Showcase in Chicago. I'm very excited about that. But man, ever since I got released from WWE, like it took a while to find my groove because in the pandemic and there was no indie shows. And then, you know, I did AEW for a cup of coffee, and then Impact was great, but there's no people there. It took me a while. It wasn't until my stuff with GCW where I really like found myself and everything kind of clicked. And then, man, since then, which was just about a year ago, everything has been insane busy, booked out. Even now, like I'm booked out through the end of the year, and it's July. You know what I'm saying? So like, what do I want to accomplish? Yeah, it'd be nice to win these titles back. It'd be nice to get all these titles back. But you know, I don't have an end goal right now. I kind of want to prove that you don't necessarily need a major company like WWE or AEW, and those are both great companies, right? But I want to prove that you don't need to be there to be a successful pro wrestler. That's kind of my goal. And by successful pro wrestler, what's successful, right? Are you talking wins and losses and titles? Are you talking happiness? Are you talking money? Well, I want to be successful in all of that. You know what I'm saying? So this past year I have been. I want to continue that and make it grow. And especially with my Major Wrestling for a podcast with Brian Myers, that is growing. So if both of those continue to grow at the same time, things are going to be great.
Yeah, it seems to me that you've done the. I mean, a lot of people who get released from WWE, let's say Bray Wyatt, just sort of disappears, and then you've done the Drew McIntyre way of doing it. You've gone, no, hang on, I'm going to prove to you were wrong, and I'm going to prove to you my value, and you did that in very short time.
I got to cut you off there. I'm not trying to prove anybody wrong. I'm trying to prove myself right. I'm trying to prove my fans right. I don't give a shit about proving anybody wrong. I don't have a chip on my shoulder. If that happens in the process, cool, right? If I prove a couple haters wrong in the process, convert them to being fans, glad to have you. But it's not about you guys. It's about me, my fans, the people who have supported me, whether it be from the Edgehead days or the Z True Long Island Story days, or, you know, whether it's just podcast fans. It's about proving those people right, proving myself right. If you don't believe in me or you never did, I don't give a shit.
No, to be honest, I didn't mean it that way. I thought that you had tremendous. I thought you had tremendous like public, backing as well. So
trust me. Listen, I have tons of haters, like we all do. You get in this business, you need thick skin, right? But I'm not motivated by proving people wrong. I want to prove people right, if that makes sense.